Hi everyone. My name is Leonard Caparoso and I am a member of Group 1 and I am here to talk about the Philippine Commonwealth election in 1946. This is entitled The 1946 Philippine Presidential and Vice Presidential Elections were held in 1946 pursuant to Commonwealth Act number 725. Soon after the reconstitution of the Commonwealth government in 1945, Senators Manuel Rojas, Elpidio Quirino, and their allies called for an early national election to choose the president and vice president of the Philippines. On December 1945, the House Insular Affairs Committee of the United States Congress approved the joint resolution setting the date of the election on not later than April 30, 1946. Prompted by this congressional action, President Sergio Osmeña called the Philippine Congress to a 3-day special session. Congress enacted Commonwealth Act number 725, setting the date of election on April 23, 1946. The act was signed by President Osmeña on January 5, 1946. Three parties presented their respective candidates for the different national elective positions. These were the Nacionalista Party, Conservative Osmeña Wing, the Liberal Wing of the Nacionalista Party, and the Partido Modernista. The Nacionalistas had Osmeña and Senator Eulogio Rodriguez as their candidates for president and vice president, respectively. The Modernistas chose Hilario Camino Moncado and Luis Salvador for the same positions. On the other hand, the standard bearers of the Liberal were Senators Manuel Rojas and Elpidio Quirino. On January 3, 1946, President Osmeña announced his candidacy for president. On January 22, 1946, Eulogio Rodriguez was nominated as Osmeña's running mate for vice president, and a convention held at Ceres Club, Manila. According to the Manila Chronicle, on January 19, 1946, Senator Rojas announced his candidacy for president in a convention held in Santa Ana Cabaret in Manila. According to Manila Chronicle, President Osmeña tried to prevent the split in the Nacionalista Party by offering Senator Rojas the position of Philippine Regent Commissioner to the United States, but the latter turned down the offer. As a result of the split among the members of the Nacionalista Party, owing to marked difference of opinion on certain vital issue of which no settlement had been reached, a new political organization was born and named the Liberal Wing of Nacionalista Party, which would later become the Liberal Party. The election was generally peaceful and orderly except in some places where passions ran high, especially in the province of Pampanga. According to the controversial decision of Electoral Tribunal of the House of Representatives on Malaton Soliman versus Luis Tarok, Pampanga was under the terroristic clutches and control of the Hukbalhabs. So terrorized were the people of Arayat. At one time, 200 persons abandoned their homes, their works, and their foods all their belongings in a mass evacuation to the Poblacion due to fear and terror. A total of 2,596,880 voters went to the polls to elect their president and vice president, who was to be the Commonwealth's last and the Republic's first. President Osmeña chose not to actively campaign, saying the Filipinos were aware of his record of 40 years of loyal service to the country. 4 days after Election Day, the Liberal candidates were proclaimed victors. Rojas registered a majority of votes in 34 provinces and 9 cities, which is Abra, Agusan, Albay, Antique, Bataan, and tons of provinces and cities in the Philippines. Likewise, the Liberal Party won 9 out of 16 contested senatorial seats. In the House of Representatives, the Liberal achieved a majority with 50 seats won, while the Nacionalistas and the Democratic Alliance were only victorious in 33 and 6 seats respectively.